Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a fantastic announcement. So I am super excited that I am co-hosting the Little House Readathon this year. This was created by Elizabeth over at Lizzie Faye Loves Books. So we have several hosts this year. Of course, Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books, myself, Naomi from Naomi's Bookshelf, and Lindsay from Lindsay Reads. And so we are all very excited about the Little House Readathon because we all love Laura Ingalls Wilder and we're excited to celebrate her together. So this is all about Laura Ingalls Wilder. And the reason that Elizabeth chose February 7th through the 10th of February to celebrate Laura Ingalls Wilder is because Laura Ingalls Wilder was born on February 7th, 1867, and then she died on February 10th, 1957. And so that's why Elizabeth chose to just take those few days, I think it's 4 days there, that we can celebrate Laura Ingalls Wilder. And so all you have to do during that window of time in February is to read something by Laura Ingalls Wilder or something about her life, or even something related to the Little House on the Prairie series. Like you could even read a memoir by one of the cast members of Little House on the Prairie, because there are several of those out just right now, just recently. A lot of those have been published just in the past few years. So if you love the Little House on the Prairie TV show like I did, you could read about a memoir about one of the cast members. That would count too. Now we do have a group read. Let me check. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure I have the name of it right. It's called Old Town in the Green Groves by Cynthia Rylant. Now, I've read several things by Cynthia Rylant and I've enjoyed those, but I haven't read this one. I'll put a picture up because my book has not arrived yet. I did order it. I couldn't find it at my library, but I did order a copy. This is a group read, but it's optional. You don't have to read that. But if you could find it, look at your library and see if they have this one. Maybe put a hold on it for February and you can read it with us. Again, that's not necessary. If you've never read a Little House on the Prairie book, I recommend starting there. Pick up one of those and start reading the Little House on the Prairie series because they are so much fun. And I remember as a child loving those books and also the TV show. I remember the TV show being popular. I'm not sure if I was in 4th or 5th grade. It was about that age. I was in elementary school, I know. And I remember it came on, the TV show came on like at 4 o'clock after school. And I remember telling Mama, now I'm going outside for a little while. Call me in when it's coming on. And so she would call me into the house when a Little House is on, come on in the house, so that I wouldn't miss it because I loved it so much. That was a favorite TV program for me. I loved it. And I love the books even more than the TV show because they're just heartwarming stories about family and how the importance of family and hard work, and they are just beautiful stories. There are a lot of tough situations in these stories. Sometimes I'm like, as a kid I would be like, oh, I wish that I could, sleep in the loft and live in the little house that Pa built with his own hands. But really, no, because it was a struggle. You think about the blizzards that's described in this series and the tough times they came upon and not having enough money or food to eat. The crops are ruined. All sorts of horrible things that they faced during that time period. And so I do like my electricity and my hot water heater. And so I don't know how well I would survive. But I do love reading about the Ingalls family and life on the prairie. And so if you enjoy that too, I hope that you will join our readathon. Again, we have the group read. I'll leave links to all of the co-hosts and the group read and everything in the description box below if you're interested in any of that. But I do hope that you'll join us and just choose something Laura Ingalls Wilder related and join us with this. We are going to have a celebration, a live stream for this on February 10th. So we will start our kickoff on February 7th. And then on that Saturday, February 10th, we will finish up with a live stream together. And so I'm not sure what time because everybody's in different time zones. So we need to kind of come together and nail down the actual time. But I know it's going to be on Saturday, February 10th. And so as soon as I know that, I'll announce it maybe on one of my videos. I'll definitely put something on my community tab about it. So be on the watch for that so that you can join us for the little live stream celebration of Laura Ingalls Wilder too, where we'll just come together and celebrate her life and her contribution to children's literature. So I do hope that you'll join us. Let me know if you watch the Little House on the Prairie show too, because I just loved that show. And if you haven't watched it, go find an episode and let me know what you think of it, because it's just a heartwarming little show. But yes, I want you to enjoy the TV show, but I also want you to try reading some of these books as well. So if you haven't read any of the Little House on the Prairie series, start there. And if not, I will be sharing different recommendations. The other co-hosts will share some recommendations. And we also have last year's readathon. I shared some things on there too. So I'll try to remember to link some of those below as well to give you some ideas of where to get started with reading for Laura Ingalls Wilder and the Little House Readathon celebration. I can't wait. I hope you'll join us. Let me know in the comments if you have read a Little House book and if you'll be joining us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.